Hey, good morning, guys. Well, as you can tell, I have a cold going on. Um, Again, just an update, a real quick update. Excuse me. My hair is finally growing back. My daughter calls it the feather because lately it's been sticking up, but now it's just starting to grow here and this side. But anyways, I told you guys the other day that I was going to do a video on to update you on the manipulators and narcissists, um, especially because I have gone through it and I'm still going through it from my ex-husband. So obviously, I took our daughter in to see the doctor because she's got respiratory problems, obviously. And it is a court order that by her father, from the court to her father, to be in a smoke-free environment, which she is not. So she's just, I took her to her doctor's appointment. He refilled her inhaler and all that other good stuff. So after that, she's been having a pretty hard time, so I took her to counseling session right after the doctor's appointment, and she pretty much broke down. I can't say exactly what has been said in this session, but she's just not feeling loved, not feeling supported by her father. Her school, even though she is a teenager, stating that she can cook her own meals, and there is no abuse going on at the house, even though the house is a freaking disaster. We showed them pictures, had them hear the video recordings of her father cussing at her. That all of this stuff was not even a flag for anybody at her school. She's got severe anxiety, depression. So she's been with me more and more and more, and her father keeps getting more upset, and just trying to talk to him to be like, hey, you need to start listening to what she has to say. When your kids get old enough, they understand so much. And she will be 16 this year, and she already sees what's going on, and everybody sees it. And how her father uses her to get back at me. So basically, he's not just hurting one person, but two people at the same time. And then so much emotion and built up anger back on my side for him using our daughter in this situation has really got to the point of me losing myself again. I went through therapy. I've seen my counselor, and I thought I was doing good to really get rid of him in the sense of the emotional part and the abusive. But you guys, it's so bad that I'm worried for my daughter's own safety. CPS, they could care less. It's just, God, it's horrible. You know, it's, I don't know what to do, you know. I tried to give him advice from one parent to another. I try to co-parent. There is no co-parenting. There's just only so much that you can do when you have to deal with a parent that is so manipulative and uses your child against you in every which way possible and keep them from you from any school activities, which is exactly what he has done. He doesn't let me know what goes on with her in school. School doesn't recognize me as a parent. So I get left out on so much that my daughter actually has to tell me what goes on because he refuses to do so. And my daughter, like I said, my daughter sees this. And she feels so bad that she has to tell me, okay, Mom, this is what's coming up. And her father knows everything. And yet he can't tell me, you know. So it's so hard to be in this situation. And like I said, the court system is a huge problem because they only see one side. They only get one person, and people lying about the other parent. So they think this other parent is bad. But what they don't get is when you have just one side, then that should be a huge flag, right? You would think. Especially when a GAL only sticks up for one parent and is only one-sided, which has happened in my case. You guys, just please be smart, be safe. Do not let any narcissist, manipulative piece of shit overthrow you, let you degrade yourself, let them degrade yourself. It's not right, it's not fair. And it just shows later on in life of who they really are. They're not compassionate or even passionate people. They have no empathy. They have no sympathy for anybody. All they do is they will tell lies to cover up the lies upon lies. And to make them look good in front of other people, especially the court. During the court process of getting my daughter to be in my care, he lied about so many things, about having, you know, he can't live by himself and our daughter. He has to have other women living with him to try to take over me as a mom, which does not work because, like I said, my daughter will be 16. So for another woman to do that, she's very verbal on that situation. Nobody takes over my mom, you know, so she's very verbal about that. Her father does not like that, you guys. He gets very defensive now when she says, I just want to be my mom. And he's like, I just can't do anything right. And I'm thinking, you know what? You're right. You can't do anything right because you put this other woman first before your child. You don't do that. You put your child first, no matter what. And we've been separated since 2006, divorced since 2007, and ever since then, you guys, I have never had a man live with me. I have never had anybody move in with me. It's always been myself and my daughter. Since our divorce with him, he's had 4 women living with him. Another man coming in with one of the women, with our daughter. You know, it's just like, how can you do this, you know? And you would think that the court, during this whole process, would have a mind of its own. And with the custody battle, with this woman living with him now, with her kids being taken away from her, with the situation, you think that all of this stuff would be a huge flag. Be like, what is going on in this household? What is so bad that her children got taken away and now living with their ex, you know, their father? And now I'm the bad parent, but yet her kids got taken away by CPS. So I don't understand it, you guys. But my daughter had fully made her decision, and I support her in that. I want to get her into a school district. She likes the school district of where I'm living. It's more of a country lifestyle. No offense, you guys. I try not to do anything political on here. But where I live, it is non-liberal. It's not liberal at all. The school system here is almost 5 out of 5 stars. I think it's like 4.8 stars or something like that. So it's a little bit better than where she is now. Where she goes to school now is very liberal. They don't really teach anything about American history. They've been pushing Islamic crap on her, and I refused to have her be taught that. So they had to respect that. And she's into sports. So where she goes to school, they don't have really any, what do I want to say, like coaches. They don't have really any champion things under their belt where she's at. So the school district where I live, they have so many championships statewide, which is awesome. She just absolutely loves the school district. So, like I said, her father just wants complete control over her, which gives control over me. And I won't allow that. I will not allow him to use me in that sense. And I will stick up for myself. And he absolutely hates that. And you know what, guys? I don't care. You know, I will not be mistreated by him anymore. He's abused me enough. Mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally. You know, it's just, and other ways too. So it's just enough that I won't allow my daughter to be part of that, because she deserves so much better. Our children deserve so much better. You know, there's a difference. There's a fine line between discipline and abuse. And this is abuse. And mind you guys, I'm very old school, very traditional. And I was abused by my father. My mom was abused by my father. And I was abused by my ex-husband. And now my daughter is. And I've been trying so hard to break that. I thought I was doing the right thing. you know, to put her in a good situation. And I failed, you know. It's I feel like even before my mom passed, you know, she's like, I told my mom, I said, I didn't even want to get married. I was very hesitant on doing that. And my mom, she was like, why did you? Because, mind you, I was 19 years old when I got pregnant, okay? And I looked my mom straight in the eye. And I said, Mom, I said, I wanted to give her, my daughter, a chance to have a family. You know, I said, we were a family, but we really weren't. And I wanted my daughter to have that family life. So, I don't know. I tried. I thought, you know, to get to where I needed to be with her. To give her a chance to have a family. But I don't know where I went wrong. Oh my God, where I went wrong. But I hope. She doesn't blame me for anything. She knows that I tried with her, which for me is a good thing. Obviously, she knows enough to know what the court had said for her, because she had to be with her father. Excuse me, guys. No, you're not. Move. So, so she's actually quite upset with the GAL and the court and the judge, because nobody's hearing her out. Nobody heard her out. Exactly what happened. Everything was actually flipped. So, like I said, you guys, when you're in that type of relationship, even if you are divorced, please just get out, run, and make sure you put yourself first and protect your children at any cost. It even got to the point where she wanted to run away. So, you know, I've told her, I said, if it comes to that, I said, you call me and I will come pick you up. Because I will not have my child run away because there's just so much turmoil at her father's. I won't have that. I won't. It's horrible. And the courts don't give a shit anymore. So, you guys just hang in there. I'm doing the best that I can. And again, you know, I'm still supporting 2 households. And it's ridiculous. I shouldn't have to. So, oh, yeah, gotta love it, right? All right, you guys, I gotta go. I need some rest. I gotta get rid of this cold or something. I don't know if it's, like, really bad allergies. I know, like, I've been having really bad allergies and sinuses all summer, all spring, all fall, all winter. And all of a sudden, you know, I got really horsey the other day. It came and gone for the past 2 days. And I woke up this morning and it was so much worse. So I'm going to try to get some rest and see what I can do. See, I'm just getting there. obviously, I don't know if you guys know, but obviously, you know, Wisconsin here, the weather is a little hazy. It's supposed to rain and drizzle all day. Rain tomorrow, almost 60 degrees tomorrow. So for us, that is hugely warm, especially being in the winter with sub-zero temps and almost negative 40. So, yeah, excuse me. Sorry, guys. So yeah, it's, and it's going to be warm today, too. It's going to be about in the 40s. So, excuse me. But, yeah, it's going to rain mostly for the rest of the week. Yeah. So, all right, guys, I think I talked enough. If you have any questions or comments, you know, like, subscribe, whatever. I don't care. You don't have to. I'm not like all these other people that want people to subscribe and, you know, I don't need it. I just put myself, you know, what goes on in my life and things I can do to help other people. That's who I am. I don't need money, you know, like other people do this stuff for money. I don't do it for money. I do it to help other people. So, whether it be medical, like the Moya Moya situation, or this thing that I'm going through with my daughter and my ex-husband, you know, with the narcissist manipulative behavior, that is a huge awareness for me, because I don't want other people to go through it. God, I really don't. I'm going to start crying here, because it's horrible. So there's a lot of stuff, like I said, my channel is about anything and everything that you can think of. So I'm going to do everything that I can to help other people. This is what I do. So if things are going on in my life that I know that I can help somebody else, just even a little bit, that brings me absolute joy. That gives me hope for the future, hope for somebody else to realize that they deserve better, to be treated better, to be heard, and not just to be judged, just like court, you know, based on somebody else's feelings about somebody else, which is absolutely wrong. I find that horrifying, disgusting. That the court system thinks that a GAL knows best when they're only taking one side and they can't even see it, you know. I find that pretty disgusting. And to put a child through so much and lie about it is horrible, you know. You have social services go to both parents' house, my ex's, and my daughter is very distant from her father. Then they come over by my place, and she's with me all the time, you know, and she's giving me hugs, and my house is clean. His place is absolutely disgusting. It's horrible. If they only knew, because I got pictures. But supposedly, you know, like I said, you know, they said that he's the best parent. Well, guess what? No, he's not. So, and her friends are so worried about her too. It's just, I can't, like I said, I can't understand the government anymore and how they can allow this to happen. So, anyways, guys, I gotta go. So, like I said, I gotta get some rest here. But like I said, if you guys have anything you want to comment on, if you like it, please just click like. I'm not really worried about it. Sorry, that's my daughter messaging me. about her solo ensemble this weekend. So I can update you guys on that too. I'm really proud of her. But unfortunately, the school district where she's going won't allow her to even try a Class A. If you guys know anything about solo ensemble, I went to state 3 times and did a lot of Class A's, and I got a lot of gold medals. So like her school district, like I said, it's a very liberal school. So these teachers are like, well, if you have a vocal teacher, then you can do a Class A. Where I went to school, or even this school where I live, it's not that way. Why wouldn't a teacher want you to advance yourself to see what you can do and have these judges say, okay, well, this was a good piece, but here's what you need. This is what you need to strengthen yourself on. Why get stuck between a Class C and a Class B when you can try to work on a Class A, which is really hard, but you're working on something which makes you want to do better, right? Well, this school doesn't. They won't allow that, which is, again, disgusting, right? To put a child in a school that she can't even advance herself and the one thing that she loves to do, you know, and it's singing. You know, why are these teachers being just so judgmental of their students? You guys, I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. But anyways, my time is getting up there. So I'm going to go. Stay safe. And God bless you guys. And again, like I said, if you guys need to comment on anything, if you have any questions, if you're going through anything, please comment. And I can try to give you my advice, and that's all it is advice. Because I've been through it all since I was a kid and even into my marriage, just for that 2.5 years, and still doing it even after my divorce. So I'm still going through it, you guys. Nothing has changed. So the only thing I can do is give you advice if you ask questions. So, all right. All right, stay safe, you guys, and God bless you.